Welcome back to another episode of Furries on Film. Today is a special episode because we're not talking about just 2 films, we're talking about 3. Welcome back to episode 2. My name's Juju.
It was Jayla.
And what movies are we watching today?
Okay, we're watching. We aren't watching. We watched ThunderBolts, Until Dawn, and Happy Gilmore.
So right now, we're gonna first start off by talking about ThunderBolts. Isn't that right, Jayla?
Yeah,
Or I guess we have to call it the New Avengers.
she's so
I
stupid.
Yeah. No, I can't lie when I say that title is it's not very good, is it? I mean, it's
Yeah, like,
cute. I think it's cute.
it makes sense in the movie. It's just like,
But like them trying to
why are you
retroactively change
changing?
it. Yeah.
That's stupid. Yeah,
It's like the whole trying to retroactively change it is a bit ridiculous, isn't it? Like it's too late. Well, not too late, but I think it's too early. It's like it seems like a marketing gimmick, but I don't think it's a marketing gimmick that's gonna get more people to watch the film.
yeah.
Anyways, that's besides the point. The movie overall, in my opinion, I genuinely think this is like a right step in the best direction that the MCU can take right now. Because MCU has been faltering for quite a bit. The last movie, Captain America for Brand New World, was incredibly middling. There was just not much to it. It felt like the MCU was running out of ideas. They gave our boy Sam Wilson a completely different movie that's not really his, if that makes any sense. Like it felt more like the Hulk's movie without the Hulk.
Hulk.
Yeah, like it just felt like it kind of set him up for failure because it's just did not feel like his movie, and I felt like it was just a completely wrong direction. But it had me worried for Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four. I thought the trailers for both of those movies made them look good, but the start of the year was just ooh on the worst foot possible. But Thunderbolts really honestly surprised me in the best way possible. Like did not think it was going to be as good as it turned out to be. And I think a lot of it comes to everyone who's involved actually like giving a shit about the movie they're making. Like the Captain America movie, which felt like let's just make a movie. It's whatever. Thunderbolts has like genuine heart into it. Now I have my gripes with it, but I want to talk about what makes it work in the first place. Shayla, would you like to start off?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it has like more of like an emotional connection. It's not like deep. It's like some people call it deep. It's not deep, but
Well,
like
it's deep for an
it's,
MCU movie, but yeah, I know what you
yeah,
mean.
yeah, but like
Like it's very surface level.
that's all I'm gonna say. It has like more depth than most MCU stuff. So
Yeah, I know what you mean. I think when people call this deep, and keep in mind this is the most casual of movie audiences coming to watch this movie, including MCU fanboys who have never really seen any other real movies before or don't go out of their way to watch like deep ass movies that we like to go and watch. So consider
yeah,
this like
like
imagine if
even like on this list,
yeah, imagine someone only
even on
who
this list, it's Gilmore.
yeah, like it
Sorry.
is keep in mind the same people who call this movie deep probably find the Barbie movie deep. I think that's the type of audience who's going out to and saying that about this one.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I know what you mean though. I don't think this movie's deep at all. But like I said, I think there's something about this movie that is just wow. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like
And they actually like tried to like have like like it's not like the first one to do it, but like they actually had like try to have like more of an emotional connection,
yeah.
like the characters and like just like what the movie is like supposed to mean. Those characters.
Yeah, like the character writing in this movie is particularly very strong. I felt like so many characters in here that were kind of let dry in other movies were given so much more depth compared to the previous, stuff that they were in. like the Walker guy. I think he has such much more of a presence in this one than he did in the last thing he was in. I also think Yelena, aka Florence Pugh, was such an incredibly well written character in this one. They gave her a lot to do. This is basically her movie. I felt like Bob was a fun guy. Like I loved watching Bob on the screen. His actor is just genuinely like really good at like just acting that way that he does. Because I saw him in that Top Gun Maverick movie, and he acts like very similar. I don't know how he is able to just concur that like awkward guy who just has so much charisma for no reason.
Is
But
he the guy with glasses?
he's a what? Yeah,
Is he the guy with glasses?
yep, that was him.
Yeah, I barely remember.
Yeah, he wasn't really like a memorable character, but like he wasn't awful. So that's what matters. But yeah, it was just really cool to watch all these characters interact with each other. More characters have more interesting stuff going on than others, but I feel like overall as a team, this really works. Like it was a really fun watch to see them just kind of banter, but in a way that feels legit. Like it felt like I was actually watching people argue. Right, it's not like I'm watching Marvel quips here and there, like this that, and it's just like not funny at all. Like there was some genuinely funny moments in this one. Not to say that there isn't. This movie doesn't have its. This movie does have its fair share of like that MCU humor that is very annoying and very like one note. But I felt like it came off more natural in this movie than it does in others.
Yeah. Uh, but
What?
I don't know what to say.
You don't.
Because he explained it very well. So but like I feel like I mean honest, I'm not like fan of like most of the humor in this, and like also like the acting, I guess personally. It's
Hmm.
like not it's not like not, it was like bad really. It's just like a lot of it doesn't do it for me. Like
Yeah,
most of the characters.
that's fair. I think whenever it comes to this movie, like it just does like a lot of the the Marvel cliches better than most other movies, but it still does those Marvel cliches. It still is very much to the by the numbers MCU movie. It doesn't do anything different. I just think it does that same thing, but on a much better scale. As someone who's watched almost every single MCU movie, like this is oh such a good step in the right
Oh,
direction. Like it.
well, that reminds me. I actually did watch every MCU movie before this, and also the TV shows.
And did
So
you and were you a fan of them?
yeah,
You were?
yeah,
You you fuck with MCU stuff?
yeah.
Huh. That's interesting that you don't consider this to be a banger. But
Oh no, I just thought it was fine. I just like didn't
oh
like
no, that's fair.
but it's like just mainly
I will say I think
it's
it
like
is a
it's
bit
just like main
overhyped. I think MCU fans are just really starving for a good MCU project.
yeah.
Like the
I think it's
last
just mainly because of like the humor and like the acting. I just didn't really feel interested, and it took like a while, like the movie to like not like a while, but like 10 minutes to like really get into like the movie itself.
I mean, I think the way the movie's paced I think is fine. I will say
I mean, it's like editing is pacing. It's just like actually like try to like enjoy the movie. Maybe it's because I was like going expecting it to be bad actually. Because I don't know, the trailers made it look pretty bad, but like
well
I
let's
fucked with it.
oh, okay. That's dope. Um let's go ahead and talk about the the plot, the action, cinematography, because there's something interesting about this movie that made me realize something about a lot of other MCU movies is that the way they made this movie is just hits different from all the other Marvel movies. I don't want to be like that person, and a lot of people have already said this, but this just looks like like an actual movie, if that makes any sense. Like I don't know, there's just something about this. Like it feels like I'm watching things happen in actual places and not everything is just green screen. Like it feels legit. Like for example, in the latter half where they were all having to save people from stuff falling onto the innocent people, they had to save them. By the way, best scene in the movie. Not trying to spoil why that happens, but they have to save a bunch of people. And it's an amazing ass
Oh, we
scene,
can
and
spoil it.
it felt real. Like I felt like they were actually there. They were actually saving people. You could definitely tell like the building pieces were probably like not real paper mache, but there's something about it, the way it looked, that like gave me this sigh of relief. Like this felt like a fresh breath of air in the superhero genre that like I haven't felt in a hot minute. Because like every MCU movie recently is just shot filled with CGI and like and stuff like that. And this feels kind of back to basics, not in a full way, but like it's good step in the right direction is what I'm trying to say. Now, do I think it's perfect? No, we can get to that later, but yeah. The plot itself, I think, was
Uh,
like,
Julian, I was gonna say that we can like just like spoil the movie because
oh,
like that's fine.
my okay. The scene I was talking about was when Bob got killed. So he woke up. He's like, I'm about to start some shit.
21 sicko mode.
He like he had his helicopter fly into the building, and that's what I was talking about.
He was gonna crash out.
Bob and his powers were absolutely the best part of this movie, 100%.
Yeah, I fucking love the voice. I think like the voice is actually one of the best villains MCU has had.
It's been one of the best villains in a hot minute. Okay, in years. Like this guy has the sauce. Because first, he's introduced as like this random guy. Who is he? Why is he here? We don't know, right? And then we kind of watch him and his character, and we learn more about him. And just his character has a lot of themes and symbolism of like mental health and stuff like that. I'll get into that later. But like he just we see him like fully develop as a character. Him, I'm not gonna say crash out. He has like a mental health breakdown. I think is a better way to phrase that. He has a mental health breakdown because I think he's like having a manic episode is what I'm trying to say. Has a whole manic episode and starts poofing people. That shit was so cool. He just starts poofing people into nothingness.
Yeah,
That
it's like yeah, like they turn into like Hiroshima shells and shit.
Yeah, inspired from the shadow stuff in Hiroshima, which fucking dark. Got to mention this is MCU's
Yeah,
darkest movie yet. Kids die.
probably.
We
Yeah,
we see a kid die
maybe.
over and over and over again.
Yeah,
Damn MCU! I didn't know you could do it like that. That's crazy. But yeah, I think one of the reasons why I think the MCU just like let the filmmakers just do what they wanted to do, take the leashes off them and let them make whatever they want to make, which is why I think the thematic elements work so well for this movie. I don't think it's done perfectly, but like for an MCU project, for them to touch on self harm and mental health in like this was crazy. There were moments that made me want to like cry. I don't cry, but it got me close to. I was like, damn, I'm feeling emotional right now because this is so wholesome. There are a lot of wholesome moments in this movie. I don't know how the MCU was able to do that. Like, I guess in a way, I'm trying to say the MCU. This is the first time in a long time the MCU made me feel something. But yeah, I've been talking for a long time. Jayla, go ahead and talk about all the things that you enjoyed from this movie.
yeah. I guess like for like the mental health stuff for like Bob or like Lewis Pullman's character, I find it interesting. I think it's like works that he has like this like gown, which is like obviously just for like wherever it was supposed to be, but like also I guess it could work for like how when people try to kill themselves, they go in the mental ward. It's like that.
Hmm. Oh, that's it.
I don't know. I just kind of just realized that's why we're talking.
Any other things you like about the movie, Jayla?
I mean, I guess there's like some nice direction. Like it looks cool. Like in terms of like I think like the CGI is like better, but in terms of like basic filmmaking things, like just like how the movie like is like shot and edited, I feel like I did like the last one more, Brave New World. Like that one's also a worst movie overall. But like
Hmm.
uh But yeah, the CGI is like pretty good. For the most part, it's like that's like most MCU movies.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, mm, s- uh, uh, hmm.
I could talk about some of the
I'm trying to
things.
say more. I'm just trying to say more unique things because you gotta cover a lot of stuff, anyways.
I just had a lot to say about
Uh,
this.
yeah, because like
And since
it's
we
a
have to talk about
major
two other
movie.
movies, I'm like, I'm gonna just say a bunch of things. All
Okay,
not organized, but I have a lot of things to say.
yeah. Uh, we can talk about the next movie. You give our scores right
What?
now.
What? No, I still have things to say.
I thought you were done. Okay, I thought you said
No,
you were done.
no, I have some negative things to say about this movie.
Uh,
No, nothing too bad. Nothing too bad. It's just what keeps it from being the best. And I think I kind of mentioned some problems here and there. One, I think the plot is a little too basic. I don't think the characters are explored enough. Um, there are a few characters, like specifically Ghost, who we don't know anything about. She doesn't really get shit to do. Um, and she just really isn't interesting. I mean, her power is cool, and she's like the reason why they're able to escape in the first place. But like, other than that, what does she really add to the dynamic? Like, I just kind of feel bad. But not compared to how bad I feel for Taskmaster, who was a character they completely
oh,
screwed
I
over
forgot.
in
Oh my
Black
god, I forgot
Widow, and then they kill her off in like the first 5 minutes of the
that was some
movie.
bullshit.
It really
They did
was.
her so dirty.
Yeah, they did. That was crazy because I was like, they set her all up in Black Widow, but I guess because of how many people did not like her, they were like, you know what, let's kill her
She
off.
wasn't even like bad. She was like fine as like a villain, like secondary villain, whatever.
I guess
Like it didn't
because
really matter. I think it's just because it's not like the same story, and
yeah,
like also because it's a woman now.
it could be because of the wokeness. But yeah, I think the way they treated Taskmaster did not feel right. Felt they did her dirty for no reason. Ghost didn't really get enough to do. Red Guardian was too funny for his own good. Not to say he was actually funny. He was funny at times, but I felt like he was too affected by the comedic relief trope. And he did have a couple of scenes where I was like, damn, that was really good, right? That scene where he was talking to like Elena, giving his motivational speech. I thought David Harbour, like, he gave his all to that performance in particular, but like everything else, you can tell he was just kind of there, just having some fun. But like it was just comedic relief, and that was kind of it.
It was too
Um,
silly. It was
yeah,
good.
and even though John Walker is an interesting character, they also kind of like gave us like a very interesting side to his character, but did not explore it whatsoever, and made him the punching bag, right? Like I think he's the most interesting character out of all of them, other than Yelena. But I guess there's just too many characters. I think those are always the problems with entourage movies like this, right? They just don't explore the characters enough. But overall, though, I think these characters have such a fine dynamic that I was able to kind of just let that slide and just have fun, especially in that third act where they were all kind of working together. It was beautiful, beautiful. I have a lot more to say, but I don't want this episode to run too long, so I'll go ahead and just move on by giving my score, giving Thunderbolts an 8 out of 10. Genuinely fun time at the theater. I hate that they're calling it the new Avengers now, but it actually has me excited for what the MCU has got next because they're fucking cooking now.
Did she kill Taskmaster again?
What?
Did she kill Taskmaster again?
What score do you give this, Jayla?
I'm giving this a 6 because I still like I wasn't like too affected by it. Maybe it was because like I was like uh not like expecting it to be good, so I was kind of like shielded for, like the first like 10 minutes maybe. But like I did like as it went on, maybe it could go up to a 7, but I'll give it a 6 right now.
Okay, like six is surprisingly low, but at least you still like it. Let's go and talk about the next movie, Until
One B, like
Dawn.
what's your score? What's your score?
What
What's your score?
of Until Dawn?
No, did you say Thunderbolts? I
Yeah,
don't think I
I
heard.
already gave my Thunderbolt score.
Oh, okay.
Did you not hear? In
No.
case you forgot, I gave it an 8 out of 10. Okay, next movie. Until Dawn. Until Dawn. As an Until
Yeah.
Dawn, I've
Okay,
been
this is like the first movie that I went out of the way to watch in theaters by myself that I didn't like. Not by myself, but like as like
yeah.
Warren goes to theaters.
It wasn't good. It was as a Until Dawn fan. You know, I played the original game back. I don't remember when, but I know the game came out in 2014. I got the game at some point. Was extremely obsessed with this because I always love these types of games where it's a story and you get to make decisions and those decisions affect what happens. It's like a movie that you control the actions of. They recently remade the game. It was a whole new company that did it. I think made by the same people who made Until Dawn. That studio shut down um, because the game flopped, because it was shit, and they made a movie. They made a movie, and I was personally kind of excited for it because I love Until Dawn, and I don't care how terrible the remake was. I will forever love Until Dawn. And then I saw the trailer, and that trailer was not Until Dawn.
Yeah, it's just not on too long.
It's
Like,
not.
I don't mind have like having like its own adaptation, but like I don't think they really tried like
They
to
kind of
make it.
did. They kind of did try to like connect this to the further universe of Until Dawn, but in like the worst way possible, and it sucked. It sucked. Oh my god!
Yeah,
Why? I don't know why they did that. Like, you could have just had a basic. I mean, it wasn't basic. I think they were doing a whole thing with just having fun with. Oh, what happens when you have these people who get killed and then they come back, and now they have to face that same night again. That's a fun concept. But like, why bring Doctor Hill into this movie? Why? For nostalgia purposes? That's dumb. I hate that. Oh, I
okay.
hate.
So like I haven't played Until Dawn, so I didn't know that was him.
Yeah, that
Like
doctor guy. He was a very major character in the first Until. Well, I don't know why I'm saying first. It's the only Until Dawn. In that Until Dawn game, he was a very important character. Basically, was the therapist guy who talked to Josh, aka Rami Malek's character, and getting into his mind, aka the player, in regards to everything that happened in the night prior. And so he shows up in this movie, and he's an important character. He's basically the antagonist who traps people and turns them into creatures by putting them in this nightmare scenario, I guess. I don't know. They didn't really explain how it worked. But basically, when you spend 13 nights in this place, then you turn into a monster. Which I
like
don't hate.
Wendigo.
Yeah. Well, not a Wendigo, because everyone else was turning into something else.
No,
Yeah, because
no,
there's
they
a.
were all turned to Wendigo.
Huh?
I think they were all turned into like the
No.
same thing.
No.
I think you're wrong. I think you're false nuking.
No. I think they're all turning into something
False nuke.
else. No.
False nuke.
The sister, I think, turned into a Wendigo, but I don't think the main cast of characters were turning into the same thing. But I could be wrong. I don't care enough to like figure that out because, like I said, the movie's ass. Right. I will say this though. It gets to that point, like in the Minecraft movie, where it was so bad that I was actually having fun with this movie. And that's because of how ridiculous it was. And the kills themselves were also pretty fun, right? Like, they really loved blowing people up in that movie. Like, yeah, that's a major plot point of the movie for whatever reason. It's probably one of the most important moments in the movie is the fact that water in this universe makes you explode. They don't give an explanation, but no matter what happens, if any water gets into your mouth, you fucking blow up. It could be like a little droplet and you fucking die. And it doesn't make any sense, but it's so funny every time they do it because they do it so much. Like, not even like one quarter of the deaths were just people exploding because they drunk water.
Yeah, like it
That's
was
how
kind of awesome, but like
they do it so many times. The fucking way they win is with that plot point. Oh my god. But yeah, no, everything in this movie was so funny. Anytime the characters got killed, it was really, really funny. Not even to say it was bad, but like it just was funny. I don't know why, but like just seeing these characters, like that one scene where she just got flung up in the air. You remember that? It was so
Yeah.
funny. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so glad
I
this
think
movie.
most of the kills were like pretty good though. They looked cool for the most part.
Except for the off-screen runs, they could have done without
Yeah.
those. Show me the kill. I don't care.
Yeah.
Show me the kill. That's what I'm here for. That's the only reason why at this point, when I go in there and I know it's not Until Dawn, at least give me some juicy ass kills. And they gave me a good amount of juicy ass kills, but they could have given me more, and I'll never forgive them for that. There's not much else to say about this movie. The performances sucked. Um, Nothing else was particularly memorable about the movie. Like, what am I supposed to talk about? Oh wow, the cinematography mid, sound design mid, soundtrack mid. Like, there's just nothing about this movie that like pops out. A lot of it just kind of is middling, and there are some really shitty moments in this movie that keep me from, thinking it's a good movie. But I did have my fair share of fun with it.
I just I didn't like hate watching it. It was like kind of fun to watch for the most part. Like not like fun, but like at least like had fun with itself. So I didn't carry it, but like a lot of the things are just not really done well. Like mostly not bad, but like it's just not really like a well made movie. You know.
Yeah, it is indeed not a well-made movie at all. But like I said, it is a really fun movie to just go out with your friends, get really fucking drunk, and just watch at home and shit. It's just and just laugh at how ridiculous the whole movie is. Because like I said, there's so many scenes that are just so funny. Because like it's just ridiculous and just out there and bizarre, and like those scenes are really fun. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying those scenes are bad. There's a lot of like a lot of the horror elements in this movie don't work as horror elements. They work really well as comedy. I don't think it means that it's bad. I just think it's really fucking funny. It might be scary to some
Yeah. I
people.
mean, I think it's like kind of like a comedy, but it's not like it doesn't like go into it enough to like really work.
Hmm. I will say the dialogue probably leans into the comedy a bit too. They know exactly what they're doing with the exploding water bit for sure. Like that was definitely a joke, except for that one girl who really went through the brunt of it. I think a lot of people mentioned
Yeah.
how the movie really did not like her. The movie did not. She went through the brunt. Like she had the worst night every night. Oh shit. My biggest complaint about this movie and why even though I think it's so bad it's good, I can't like give it like the room type of score is because of the third act which completely I guess they run out of ideas, so they skip to night 13 and act like they all had an amnesia, and then they bring out their phone and are like, "Let's see what happened previously," and then we watch some of the nights and how they died in some of those nights, but they don't even give the full context of what happens in every night, obviously because it's found footage, and that's kind of like the thing that they're shouting out, but like half effort e type. And it like it's there were fun like little sequences, but like it did not give me enough sauce because we didn't see these people die. We just kind of saw random out of context clips of what happened during those nights. But like a lot of it doesn't really make any sense because it's like why are you recording this on your phone? Like it just I don't have to explain how it doesn't make any sense. When you watch it and they're like, "Oh my god, how many nights has it been? It's been 13 already." What? Really? I guess we all forgot. What?
Oh, no,
That
it's
doesn't make
30.
that doesn't make any fucking sense. Like that part genuinely pissed me off because I'm like, what the fuck do you mean y'all got collective amnesia? Except for that one guy who remembers what night it was. Like it doesn't.
Yeah, that
Okay,
doesn't make any fucking sense.
it didn't. That was like the one part that like, okay, y'all just got lazy. Y'all got fucking lazy. But yeah, that's the last thing I'll say is that this movie it blew, but at least it was fun. It could have been boring like a lot of other horror movies with dumb ass concepts. The score, well, I don't know if you want me to give the score.
Yeah,
A score I'll give it is 4 out of 10.
I'd give it a 5. Like it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very.
Now, now we got the best movie ever, Happy Gilmore. Like that's my favorite movie ever.
Yeah,
Thank you forever. Said that one. I forgot who said that one.
this is it's not live, Jayla. There's no chat you can refer to. But
I don't give a fuck.
so yeah, Happy Gilmore was pretty fun. Very like one of those classic comedies that you watch. When it come out, 90s.
Yeah, like 96, I
One of
think.
those classic 90s comedies that you watch and it just hits. There isn't much to say about it. It's just such a fun time. Very cute little concept. Adam Sandler just is so fun in this movie. Like I don't know how he does that. He's like so calm and collected and is able to just bring it to 100 in any scene he's in. I don't know how the fuck he's able to do that. He's like, I know he's a genuinely talented actor. I don't care what anybody says, right? He just,
Yeah,
and like even in movies that he's bad in, I feel like he still gives it his all. Kinda, maybe. Nah, I'm
yeah.
actually lying about that. Grown ups, he did not give a
No,
shit. But I'm
I've
saying,
been going through his movies. He cares. He cares.
all I'm saying he's one of the more unique actors that you can watch on screen, and this movie proves why he's as iconic, why he's looked as iconic as he is right now, because he's that Happy Gilmore performance was fucking, ooh, that shit was good. I was like, whoa, what? Like,
Yeah,
I don't know who I was
this is-
watching. This is the first time I'm watching Happy Gilmore, and I just did not see any of that coming. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like it was a really good time. Um, I
yeah.
just absolutely love like the concept. Right? It's just so simple, and yet they do a lot with it. And the fact they got the guy from The Price is Right here, like that scene is always going to be iconic. And I know, but I already knew about that scene, and just seeing it for the first time, I was locked in. It was so good. It was so good. Bro has that on-screen presence that ain't no one else have. And shout out Julie Bowen. She's also fun in this movie.
I love Modern Family.
But yeah, what's your favorite moment out of this movie?
Oh, that's so hard. Probably like the in like the skating rink where like they're like Julie Bowen and Adam Sandler like they're having like a romantic moment, and like it's like the end of that with like the guy singing. That was like such a beautifully shot moment.
Mm-hmm. I just loved every single time he hit a golf ball. They used the same shot and the same sound effect every time, and it was so good. There's
Mhm.
something so
Yeah,
stupid and
I
simple
love it
about
when they
it.
go Evil Dead with it.
Yeah, they did go Evil Dead with it. I love the way they shot all of that. That shit was so fun. And like I said, that sound effect is just such a cherry on top. You think it would get annoying because they use it for every single time he hits a ball, but it doesn't for some reason. I think it's just the perfect sound effect for that. But yeah, uh, it's hard to talk about this movie because I mean, like, yeah, it's a banger. Like, it's Happy Gilmore. If you haven't seen Happy Gilmore, you need to watch it, and you need to watch it now. It's a good ass time, right? This use Adam Sandler playing golf. Dude from Price is Right is in it. What else can you say? Very fun rivalry that his character has with the other dude. I forgot his name. Um, and it's by the numbers plot wise, but they have a lot of fun with it, and I think you can tell.
Yeah. Like honestly, this like I said it before, but like this is genuinely my favorite movie ever. It's just like a movie that I have a lot of nostalgia for, and it just makes me happy every time I watch it. It's like even when I'm like not laughing at it, I'm just like smiling because it's just like such a good time, and like it's just it makes me feel good to watch. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I said, I don't have too
also
much.
Chubby Checkers, no, not Chubby Check. Oh, his name I said because his name character's name is Chubbs. I'm fucking stupid. No, Carl Weathers.
Oh yeah, Carl Weathers was a good character in this. Very fun to watch. Not too memorable, but you know he did his thing. He was just the guy
Oh, he was
he
great.
was the guy the
He was the mentor.
mentor. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, he's just a mentor.
He was a great mentor. And then they killed him.
He did. They did not need to do
He
that.
actually shows up. His character shows up again in Little Nicky for like no real reason, other
Yeah,
than to like, oh shit.
at least he killed the gator.
Yeah.
Adam avenged him. Even though I guess we did get killed by something. I don't. Would you call it an avenge? Because he killed the thing before he killed him. So what is that? A bevenge?
He avenged the hand. I don't know.
Because like he killed the thing that killed him afterwards.
It was
So
like
what is
he
that?
avenged the hand. I don't know. That's
I'm gonna look at that up. So it's like you got avenged, but you got avenged too late. No, too early. You got avenged too early. So I'm gonna go on ChatGPT real quick. Ask
oh my god.
what happens when no.
Oh,
Okay, so
oh,
is it an avenge if something kills you, but
you're not actually on
it
ChatGPT, right?
was already killed beforehand? What does ChatGPT say? That's a really interesting
You're not.
philosophical and linguistic decision or question. If something kills you, but it had already been killed beforehand, then it logically couldn't have killed you because it's already dead. Oh, so short answer, no, it's not really an avenge if the killer is already dead when they kill you, unless it's a twist that allows someone to still take revenge on them. Okay, you're right, it is revenge. But like,
Is that actually ChatGPT?
yeah, I did ask ChatGPT. You have a problem with that?
Okay, this is the last episode of the podcast.
What do you mean?
Uh,
What do you mean?
what do you mean?
What do you mean? I'm doing research right now, asking
Okay,
robots.
but like, why are you using ChatGPT? Don't you know there's predators on ChatGPT?
What do you mean predators on ChatGPT? What? That doesn't make any sense.
There's predators on ChatGPT, guys. Watch out.
Watch out for the predators in ChatGPT. I mean, you might want to be careful. If it's the same AI that Google's using, then it'll tell you to kill yourself if you ask the wrong question. I don't know if Google's fixed that. I fucking hate Google AI, by the way. That shit sucks. It's giving me the
Yeah.
wrong answer to so many questions. I was playing Persona 5 recently, and like they if you've ever played the game, there's a school section and they ask you questions, right? And I'm like, I don't know what the answer is. I'm gonna just look it up. Google AI overview proceeds to give me the wrong fucking answer. I'm like, oh, okay. And then okay, Google, how hard is it to go to the forum and just take the right answer? Okay, I'm getting off track. I don't know why I'm getting off track right now. Okay. Anything else you want to say about Happy Gilmore?
It's like, I mean, as much as I love it, it's like a very simple movie. So like, I don't think I have anything else to say about it. But like, it's just like a movie that I just love deeply and will forever love. It'd probably be forever be my favorite movie.
Amen to that.
And yeah. Okay, where are you gonna get this movie?
An 8 out of 10.
I'm giving this a 10, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I should probably say why I didn't give it a 10 out of 10. Like I said, it's by the numbers, but I think it's done in
Yeah.
such an iconic way that I can't help but completely enjoy what they did with the formula. Okay. So, is that it? Should we talk about the movies we're going to watch next?
Yeah, it's gonna be Friendship, right? Like the Tim Robinson movie with Paul Rudd.
Let me look that up.
And we're going to let's do a poll now of what we should do next.
I'm about to say it's a bit too late for that.
Okay, well after okay, whatever. We can like I can still host it.
What?
I can still like do a poll anyways.
I mean, yeah, you could do it, Paul. I'm just saying it's too late.
Like um go for like stuff that's announced in movies,
Okay,
like
here
the
here here are the main movies. There's
just like
Clown in
trend.
a Cornfield. There's Fight or Flight. Um, I don't know if Friendship is out. I think it should be though. Let me look that up. Okay,
I saw
here's
Firefly before it was like actually announced
yes.
released in theaters. I thought it was just a digital movie.
Friendship is out, but Friendship by the people we're talking about is in limited release. So there's a chance it might not be in any of our theaters. But there's a movie called Fight or
Oh.
Flight that is getting a wide release, and is also Clown in a Cornfield, which I don't. It it's another movie that exists. Um, I don't know if those are movies you want to watch, but those are movies that are out.
I've seen Firefly actually because it was on like a digital
Fight.
like thing, and I thought that was like officially released.
I was supposed to say Fight or
Um,
Flight is not on digital.
well, I saw it on digital on
Fight or
HD,
Flight?
but I don't know what happened. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened.
The movie that stars. Why is it not
Yeah,
getting?
Josh Hartnett.
You saw it?
Yeah, in HD.
What
I
service
thought it
did you
was like
see it on?
officially. I thought it was like officially released on digital, and like I didn't have any problems. It didn't look like bad or anything. I don't know what the fuck happened.
That's so weird. Yeah, because I'm not seeing that it's like out anywhere because it's coming out in theaters. It's not. It's not. It's definitely not on digital. Is it?
I can rewatch it on probably on digital. Let me check if
What
it
the?
is actually
I
on
can't.
there. Here.
I don't think it's on. I'm so confused. How the hell did you watch this? Wait, did you watch this legally or did you pirate it?
Pirated. Is that why?
That's probably why, because you pirated it.
Okay,
So
well,
that doesn't really count. No, I was talking about like how did you legally watch it? Because over here we support movies.
I thought
As
it was like legally released on digital and
no,
then later released on theaters or some shit.
I don't think any movie has ever done that. I mean, other than re-releases. That's a weird way to release a movie. Hey guys, you know this movie we released months ago? Well, it's in theaters now, so spend your money there. And it's like, well, I've already seen it. Unless it's like a very iconic movie like that recent Star Wars one. No, either way,
Yeah.
we gotta. So, are we doing Fight or Flight?
You want to do Firefly?
I'm up for whatever. Because I'll
Yeah,
be
I can probably
watching.
like rewatch it.
Okay, bet I'll be watching Fight or Flight and Clown in a Cornfield, both this week. So,
Okay.
and in
I'm like
Friendship
kind of
is the
interested
theater,
in
so I'll try
that
to get to
one
that.
because like it's what
Oh, go ahead.
I'm kind of interested in Clown and Cornfield, but that one doesn't actually look that good. It's just because it's from the same directors as Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's dope. So that's it, right?
Yeah,
It's bye
and
bye
I guess
time.
like also like news and stuff. But
What?
I guess also news and stuff for like movies.
I don't really have any.
Well, like tariffs.
It's so stupid. Well, they got like denounced by the actual guy who knows what the fuck he's talking about, and not the stupid idiot who's
Mr.
knowing it.
Shud.
Huh?
Mr. Shud.
You're stupid.
His name.
That I don't remember. Okay, whatever. Yeah. So there's a guy who is part of the White House correspondent team and was like, actually, we're not gonna do that. So that shit was stupid. It just didn't make any sense because how do you tear up a movie? It hurts my brain. As someone who works in journalism every goddamn day, having to constantly hear about his stupid ass pisses me off. But that's besides the point. It's a movie podcast. I don't want to get political. Not to get political in here, but I think the current is a dumbass.
He is
I'll I'll
Shud.
I'll censor that. So we don't
You don't
get.
have to. Do you have
I
to?
don't want to get
Okay.
canceled by the anti woke mob. Okay.
Oh,
Okay, I'm not trying to trigger the. I'll go ahead and censor that too.
it's gonna sound like you said like it's gonna sound like you said like the trans slur. I mean, I can say that.
No,
I guess.
no, no. This is the
I'm
anti
trans, so I can
woke,
say it, but like also I don't want to say it
the anti woke
at the same time.
people. Okay, no. I'm not J.K. Rowling. Okay, we need to end the episode because it's gonna take forever to edit later. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
and also there's like a Elden Ring movie apparently from Alex Garland. That's also a thing apparently.
oh, okay, well, after Until Dawn, I'm not sure if I'm excited for that right now.
Anyways, yeah, we can finish.
Any other news you got?
No.
Okay, well, thank you guys so much for watching this very long episode of. Wait, don't tell
First on
me.
film.
The fur is on film. It was great and really fun, isn't that right, Jayla?
Yeah. Yeah. Yay.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Goodbye. Oh,
I
oh, it's too late. I was gonna say let's do it at the same time.